Let's go, boys. Where we at? The unit, yeah. A freeze up, it look like. Oddly enough, the evaporator is not freezing, just the suction line. So now we'll see what I want. Ah, oh my god, that camera file. That's so hard to pull, man. So I'm gonna gauge up on this thing and see what I'm going with it. Yeah, we have a few units down here. Alright, let me see what's happening. So this is the unit that was icing up. So this is the metering device in it. It's an orifice. There's the hole right there. What happens is that it passes through a filter, and you notice you can't see nothing. Look at that, you can see maybe a little bit of light through it. So I'm gonna see if I can clear it up. It's mega plugged, bro. It's pluggo buggo. That plug. So I'm gonna see. Yeah, it's really plugged, man. It's not focusing. It's really plugged. So see that little hole right there? Yeah, it's plugged. So I'm gonna see if I can flush it out, see what I can get out of it, and put it back together and see what my suction pressure is like when I do that. Yeah, let's see what happens. So you guys, I'm on the outside, right? And I don't have any contact cement or contact, not cement, but contact cleaner, I should say. I don't have any of that. So I have some penetrating oil. Guess what? It stops rust, niggas. So I have some penetrating oil, and we'll see if we can spray it. I'll look and see what happens. So that's what I want to do now, but it's hard to do with one hand. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah. See if I get nothing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything yet. I got something else I can use, but that's last resort. Kinda looks a little brownish now, isn't it? So if I can't get rid of this filter, you know, if I can't clean this filter, I have to just take it out, you know. That's what I never wanted to do, but it's what I might have to do. Alright guys, so might not be the best method, but the method that I have using right here is some coil cleaner from these mother effers. So some coil cleaner from these guys, and yeah, I just throw a cork of it like that, and then I just throw it down into this, and then I give it 2 seconds or so, and that's what I get clearing up this damn thing here, man. Trust me, trying everything else and nothing else is working, and it's almost cleared completely now, believe it or not. Yeah, you can actually see through it now to a level. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So just throw a little coil cleaner in it, give it 2 seconds, make it soak. Then I take this little fine screwdriver here, alright, and I just brush off some of the muck, and I just rinse it off with the high pressure water right here. That's what I'm doing right now, clearing it up and see what happens. I'll show you guys the finished product. So look at this now, guys. If you guys can see, you see, isn't that clearer? Remember, you guys gonna see one thing before. Now It's not as clean as I want it to be, but I'm gonna see if I can get it a little bit more. I'm gonna see if I can get about the top section there a little more. If it can't be clean, I might have to just discard this shit, man. Honestly. Yeah. See, you can actually see it right now because you weren't seeing it before. It was so clogged, you know what I mean? And now we can actually see from this section. You see that? Wow. Yeah, so it's a lot better before than before. I can see right now with my naked eye, I can see it a lot better. So yeah, the brass is a little discolored because of the chemical, but that's alright. It's perfectly fine, man. Yeah, so let's see what we can do again. Let's go, boys. So just start up and look at it already. We don't have that insane head pressure that we had before. Remember, we had over 300 and we didn't remove the gas or anything like that. Back pressure, we're above freezing. We're closer to 40. We ain't bad at all now. So that's about 50, 55, that's 60 psi on the low side. And we got maybe about 249 head. I'll say 249, 258. Look at that condensing bulb. We got about 115 condensing R22. I'd say today is about a 90-degree day. Yeah, boy. I'm loving how this is working. So you see that clogged orifice. Now look at my suction line. I'm using the thermometer in my hand. It's beer can cold, niggas. Yeah, so I'm gonna let it run a little bit, see maybe if it wants a little freon. Run a little bit and try and equalize, but initial startup of this thing is not bad at all. It's not bad at all. So I'm watching it to see what's gonna happen. But just look at that head pressure, man. Such a huge difference, right? And what happens is that a lot of technicians come out here and they see low back pressure and it's freezing up and just add gas to it. You understand? Luckily this one didn't seem like it was overcharged or nothing, right? So this thing maybe can take a little gas, right? Look at that head pressure right here. Okay, I'm at 245 right now, right? I know I have about 32 degree condensing. I mean saturation, which is low. So yeah, boy. Yeah, guys. So I'm just making this video as a follow up for that compressor that we worked on. Yeah, this is in St. Thomas. They're fixing the roads, you know. A lot of traffic and stuff going on now. So it's a follow up on that system that I was working on a while ago. Yeah, that compressor, you know, when I pull that when I pull apart that orifice and clean the strainer, that compressor pumped down, you know, it's a scroll compressor, but it pumped down to about 15 psi. It pumped down to. Alright, and I was able to just vent the remaining vapor and pull the strainer. When I put it back together, you guys see that it was working. Look, the pressures look good and everything, but I noticed that after about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes after it settled in, it started to frost up back again. But the back pressure was a little low. The head pressure, sorry, was a little low. The head pressure was about 235 or thereabout. So I was thinking I maybe wanted a little bit more charge. So I started to put a few ounces in it. I put about maybe 2 pounds of gas in it, I think. And yeah, it didn't make such a huge change, you know. The back pressure was still low, So what I wanted to do was to pump it down again, and this time I will just get rid of the strainer. But while trying to pump it down, the compressor wouldn't pump down. Every time I tried to pump the compressor down, the compressor, like the scroll set, would just release the pressure, so it wouldn't pump down, and it would start to draw crazy high amps. Alright, so I'm thinking the compressor has an issue, and apparently I was following up with another tech that was working on this side, and he was saying that that compressor was a fairly new compressor, so it seems like it might have gotten damaged. The flooding that's been affecting it, you know. So yeah, so that's where that is right now. I went into the room. It's actually cool in the room properly and stuff like that. So for now I'm gonna leave it like that. No, I can't just change the compressor because the compressor is a fairly new compressor, so I'll just leave it like that right now. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna either see if I can source an orifice of that size, and if I can't, I'm gonna have to get rid of that strainer and change the liquid line filter dryer. That's what I'm gonna do, and see what happens with it. So yeah, so I'm just heading home, you know. So yeah, alright guys, see you guys.